Thank you for joining us here on another episode of comSpark TV. Today I have Darren Baldwin, Managing Partner with DACOA. What does DACOA do?
Well, DACOA is a human capital consulting practice, Mariah, and we serve the tech organizations of our community by helping them to be strategic in how they keep their talent.
What do you see as effective ways in engaging women in tech?
Well, there's probably several ways that we can engage our employees, all employees, but women in particular want to know what is the longer range plan that they see at the organization, right? And if we don't think about what are the open seats that we have as we career path, and if we don't have a story to tell about where the organization is going, it's tough to attract and retain just about anybody, but in particular our women and how they can be a part of their growing team.
We see employment so low. How do businesses handle having those roles vacant for so long, and what can they do?
Well, it's very costly, Mariah, for teams to go for long periods of time with these vacant positions. So one of the things that we're seeing, let's say you have a software developer position that opens up, someone suddenly leaves your team, and you're in the middle of a scrum. What are you going to do, right? So if you're used to these positions being open for 120 days, you're going to be in a real hurt. So one of the things that the organization can do is to be highly relational with the hiring manager and identify what is the person that's really going to bring the sizzle for the team. And this is usually the last 5%, right? So you usually know what your standard duties are. But we really want to dial in with the hiring manager, what is going to make this team come alive? What's going to make your agile process thrive, okay? And that last 5%, that's what the hiring manager is going to want to move on. They're going to get excited about that, and that's going to sell the story to any candidate out there, and it's going to naturally compress your process as you go from maybe 120 days to fill positions down to 60. For most organizations, that is revenue, and people get excited about more revenue. So if you can figure out that number, that's going to motivate your team.
Darren, is there a silver bullet that organizations can use as a benefit to retain their employees?
Yeah. Mariah, I wish there was a silver bullet that employers could use, that they could just solve attracting talent with benefits or retaining talent with benefits. But even if there was, everyone would buy that silver bullet. And it can get very expensive, right? To always give away more vacation, to provide, more flexibility. And so what organizations often overlook is the fact that people show up for the work that they can do. So they come to your organization because, hey, I'm skilled and gifted at this particular thing, and so that's why I'm here. And if you can help me remove those barriers, then I'm going to be really satisfied in my work. So it's actually the completion of work itself that retains people. I'll say this another way. It's not the benefits that retain people, it's removing the barriers that help our employees be focused on the incredible stuff that our organization's doing.
What do you think of comSpark?
Wow, you're throwing me a curveball. I love comSpark, Mariah, because of incredible people like yourself. I always come away learning something and being stretched. I was in a blockchain conversation yesterday, and it was mostly someone else having the conversation and me listening. And I can say that I'm excited about coming back next year and learning more things. Thanks for having me.